Yo, what's up guys? So today I'll be going over this trade that I took this morning, and I secured my phase 1 of my 50k challenge with this trade. So from here I'll be traveling, so I'm not going to be trading phase 2 in the next like 2 weeks. And yeah, I'll keep you guys updated when I come back for the phase 2 of this 50k challenge. But yeah, let's get into it. So this trade was on US 30. So I'm recording this video on Thursday, August 10th. And I'll probably post this video on Friday tomorrow. But yeah, so just to give you a little breakdown of the chart, if you come here at 9 right before the market opens, you can see on the 1 hour that so we have liquidity here, here also, and here, and we also have this 1 hour fair value gap right here that I identified with the gray box. And yeah, like I said in my previous videos, so for the strategy, I just wait for market to open, and I wait for market to raid one of these old highs or old lows, or go into and tap this 1 hour fair value gap, and then from there my entry model is just the breaker block, and I just wait for a breaker block to form. So essentially this is what I did this morning. So yeah, the last thing that happened here, if you check, last week on the 1 hour chart we rated this 1 hour low. So the next logical place where the market wants to go is, since we rated like a important low here, market now should be going for this high right here. So yeah, but that doesn't really matter, but this just can give you an idea. But yeah, so I was expecting the market to go up, and then I would be looking for a sell. So now let's go on the 1 minute chart and look at the market open. So yeah, let me play this. All right, so here we have our market open, and from here I just started waiting for market to grab these 1 hour liquidities and identifying these breaker blocks. So these purple boxes are just my lows. If market close under this box, it just activates my breaker. So yeah, as you can see, market just kept going up, did not activate any breakers, so I was just patiently waiting. It closed above this 1 hour fair value gap, then it kept going up, and then so here, as you can see, it did raid this high right here. So from here, if we close under this activates our breaker block. But I did not take this trade because market was pretty choppy, and I was not confident in like the way, like as you can see here, market came, and like, yeah, I was not really confident on the way market was moving here. So I did not take the trade. So essentially what I waited for is I waited for market to actually start moving, and then I would just enter on a retracement. And basically, when you have your breaker blocks here, I call these internal breaker blocks, you will have a breaker block inside the movement that started as a continuation and as a confirmation of your move, of your bias, basically. So I was like, okay, let the market break this, go down a bit, come back up, give me another breaker block to the downside, and I would enter on this. So this is what I did. Okay, so here, as you can see, we create a little high here. So here I was just waiting for market to raid this, and then once it raided this high, if it closes under this purple box, I would have entered, and that would activate my breaker, my internal, I call it internal breaker block because it's essentially inside the big move that already started, but it's just another breaker block. So yeah, as you can see, market raided this high, then comes, closes right under here. So all I did here was sell on market, put my stops above this high here because this is the retracement. This is also your silver bullet, basically. So market already started its move. And then if you go on a 3 minute chart, you have the 3 minute fair value gap. And this is exactly where market retraced at. And from this 3 minute fair value gap, market continuated its move down. So I had this, identified this higher like time frame 3 minute fair value gap. And I knew that if that market will most likely retrace here and then can keep going down. So yeah, as soon as we got in here, I was expecting market to shoot back down, and yeah, it created our breaker block, activated here, closed under here, and I entered. So yeah, as you can see, this is all the trade. As soon as we touched this untapped fair value gap, I put my stops to BE, break even. And yeah, I catched a 2 hour trade. I think, yeah, this candle really exploded. That was a crazy candle, and yeah, it destroyed my take profit basically. And yeah, from this trade I passed phase 1 of the 50k challenge. So yeah, that's basically it. It's pretty simple, guys. So like, I try to keep my videos short because I don't like complicating stuff. So just to give you guys a summary of how to read price, how to identify breaker blocks. So a breaker block is simply a market structure shift. But before the market structure shift, let me draw it before. So a breaker block is a market structure shift on a low between two highs, and the second high has to be higher than the first high. That's all. So you want the price to raid the stops here and then come and break under this and close under it, and that would be your market structure shift that would activate your breaker block. Essentially, your breaker block is the price inside this zone here, and more often than not, price will give you a retracement inside your breaker block, and then it will shoot down. That's what it does most of the time, but it also doesn't always retrace, and sometimes it keeps going down, like in this situation. If you look at the first breaker block that started the actual move, as you can see here, it did retrace. It went down here, it retraced, tap in the fair value in the breaker block right here, and then it went down. So the breaker block like so. So as you can see, it tapped into it, and even more precisely what it did is it retraced exactly into this little 1 minute fair value gap right here, and from there price is just shot down. So some people, what they do is they identify a fair value gap inside the breaker block, and these are super strong entries where the market really like precisely taps the fair value gap inside the breaker block and flies down. But for my model, I don't really care about precision. I just want to enter the move. I just want to have a nice bias. I want to be right. As long as my bias is right, I don't care about my precision. So this is why I enter on market as soon as the market closes under and activates my breaker block. So yeah, guys, that's it for the technical part of the video. I hope this was helpful. Now for my risk management. Okay, so people ask me what time zone I'm trading in. I trade in the New York time, so I think it's UTC. Yeah, UTC -4. I trade on New York time, so my New York open is at 9:30 a.m. New York time. I trade the US 30. I trade the NAS 100. I started to tap in the German 30 also. You guys could start studying the German 30 if you want. It moves the same way, almost the same as the US 30, and you can catch crazy moves on the German 30. Yeah, so I actually passed the challenge with one trade, which is this one. I took a bunch of trades earlier. I kept gaining capital, losing capital, and I was basically hovering around break even. And I watched a podcast from TFT this morning. I think it's a dude from Italy who has like 650K in funded payouts. And he said that maxing his risk and only taking good setups, like super clean trades, really helped him being detached from the money and like pass the challenges basically in one trade. If you're in drawdown, you need one trade and you're still back up. And if you lose two trades in a row, you need one trade and you'll come back to break even. And you guys can try playing with your risk. Essentially, when you're doing a challenge, you have to approach risk differently as if you're trading a actual funded account, because it's actually a lot of strain for me mentally. Knowing I have to perform and I have to make 8%, even if I don't have a time limit, it's pretty annoying because it forces me to like set like mental take profits where I'm like, okay, I have to catch a 1 to 3, I have to catch a 1 to 2.5. But honestly, like I'd rather not be precise, get a higher risk, catch a 1 to 2, like a super simple trade, catch a 1 to 2, pass the challenge in one trade basically. So from now on, I'll be really risking 3 to 4% per trade on my challenges, and once I get funded, I'll reduce my risk to 0.5 to 1% per trade. So yeah, that's it for risk management. Yeah, guys, so basically that's my recap. I just passed phase 1 of the 50K challenge. I'm pretty happy about it. I haven't been trading my 5K funded account, honestly. I think with MFF, once you get funded, you can merge both accounts. So hopefully when I get my 50K account, I'll merge with my 5K account, so I only have one account to trade. yeah, so like I said, I'll be going on vacation, so I won't be posting or trading for like the next 1.5 2 weeks, and I'll be back after making more videos and updating you guys. And I'll be making a video about my model and more details about breaker blocks. I know a lot of people are asking about these. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful. If you guys are doing a challenge, keep going, like stay motivated, keep grinding, keep trading, and yeah, until next time, guys, take care.